Looking for the best budget PC case for you? Then you're in the right place. We've assembled a list of the top 5 budget PC case that we've reviewed. We have reviewed many products and selected 5 products based on performance, unique features and many users. And if you can't find a budget PC case that suits your needs exactly, keep this video for future updates. For their prices, please visit the link in the description of this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Without further ado, here are our top recommended budget PC case. Number 1 on the list is InWin 101 PC case. Admittedly, looks are subjective, but it's hard to find a case that looks better than the InWin 101 at this price point. It comes in a couple of colors, black or white, and has integrated LED accents that can be blue, pink, or red. This minimalist case actually has a pretty premium feel thanks to the toolless tempered glass panel on the side, which is pretty much unheard of in a budget case like this. The internal layout of the case is interesting and makes it stand out, even among much pricier cases. For starters, there is a GPU bracket to help prevent your graphics card from sagging, which can help extend the life of the card on your motherboard. Additionally, the power supply is designed to be top-mounted in this case, which is unusual these days, but actually allows for better airflow to your power supply. This also helps keep the heat of your SU away from more temperature-sensitive components. Perhaps the most surprising thing is just how water cooling friendly this case is. It can fit a 120mm radiator in the rear, a 240mm radiator on the side opposite the tempered glass, or a massive 360mm radiator in the bottom. This thoughtful design and cooling capacity make this easily the best budget ATX case on the market. Second on the list is Fractal Design Focus Mini G. The Fractal Focus G is probably the king of airflow since the entire front, top, and bottom of this case are made from a breathable mesh that lets air flow freely into and out of your case. Good airflow is important for keeping your parts cool and running their best, especially in builds that have dedicated graphics cards that throw off a ton of heat. Don't worry about dust though, because the massive breathable surfaces are protected by air filters that prevent dust from making its way into your case. While the Focus G comes with 2 120mm fans included, it can accommodate up to 6 fans and a variety of radiators. Fractal has designed this case to be capable of accommodating high-profile CPU coolers as well, which nicely complements the overall high airflow design of this case. The side panel features a plastic window. Tempered glass would have been nice, but this is a budget case. The front of the case has 2 5.25 drive bays, which dates this case somewhat since discs have largely become obsolete. The top and front hosts the I/O with the latter being a weak point as it only includes a single USB 2.0 and a single USB 3.0. Unfortunately, the header cable in the case for this anemic I/O are also very short, causing this case to be a bit of a hassle to set up with some motherboards. Number 3 on the list is Corsair CC9011023WW Carbide Series 200R. If you often find yourself running out of storage space on your computer due to an ever-expanding library of games, movies, and music, then the Corsair Carbide 200R is probably the best cheap PC case for you. This case has an incredible amount of storage space for its price and size with a total of 11 drive bays. The drive bays include 4 2.5 bays, 4 3.5 bays, and 3 5.25 bays. This should allow most people to store their Steam library, plenty of movies, or enough music to last a lifetime. The case is also very easy to build in with an almost entirely toolless design. Corsair claims that the only time you'll need a screwdriver during the building process is to put the motherboard in. If you don't plan to take full advantage of the various drive bays, then you still have plenty of viable configuration options. Depending on the number of drives, you can outfit the 200R with as many as 8 fans, as well as a number of different radiator configurations. While you can obviously get a lot of airflow in this case, it's not nearly as breathable as something like the Focus G. This case, like others on this list, really falls apart once you look at the lackluster front I/O with only 2 USB ports, a microphone jack, and a headphone jack. That being said, the variety of drive bays and customizable layouts makes this the best budget mid-tower case for those looking for maximum storage capacity. Number 4 on the list is Thermaltake Suppressor F1. For those who are small form factor enthusiasts on the hunt for a cheap computer case, we suggest the Thermaltake Suppressor F1. At this price, it's hard to beat the features and capabilities of this powerful, yet tiny case. The F1 is a simple cube-shaped mix case that boasts large grills on each of the magnetic side panels and a plastic window on the top that lets you see your hardware. Cooling can be a major issue for small cases, since with so many hot parts being stuffed into a small space. To combat this, there are several places where you can use large fans. Moreover, remember that both side panels have large grills for airflow and conveniently around the GPU and CPU coolers at the front can take a large fan or radiator. In fact, the case comes with a 200mm fan included pre-installed into the front. Number 5 on the list is Cooler Master MasterBox Q300L. So when you are paying less than $50, even in a budget roundup, there are going to need to be corners cut with your build. One that you won't have to contend with this offering from Cooler Master is you can somehow still fit a full-size ATX SU within its svelte form factor. It's wider and taller than a regular Max case, the side panel is acrylic rather than glass and can scratch easily if you aren't careful, but we reiterate, it costs less than $50, so corners will be cut. Another novelty is that you can position the I/O ports in any of 6 places. Just be aware to use some of the options you will need an unsupplied USB extension cable. Airflow isn't fantastic, but if you are in the market for something like this, it's unlikely you will be filling it full of GTX 2080 Ti's running in SLI. Not that you could, but it does still take a decent-sized GPU. Overall, this is a good option if cash is king and you keep your expectations well balanced. Just now is a list of 5 best budget PC case that we would like to introduce to you. For more detailed information about these products, please visit the link in the description of this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, you will receive our latest videos. Thank you.